Let's crack it. How's everybody doing out there on this cold Sunday afternoon? We're waiting for it. Snowapalooza is coming. Anywhere between 5 and 10 inches. Well, that's what they're saying. We'll see what happens. Overnight. It's supposed to be over by the time we get up in the morning, but the heaviest is supposed to be from 8 o'clock tonight until around midnight, 1 o'clock. So, plowable snow, they said. So, me and Mrs. Mac at the snowblower are running today. Got all this stuff ready. Shovels, roof thing. So, we'll keep our fingers crossed. I finished the motorcycle. She's all done. She come out pretty good, actually. I actually got to get these on, these transfers. Little tricky once I figured them out. The bleh. The instructions a little bit iffy on how you should do it, but there's a real thin film on one side that you need to take off. It was kind of hard to find until, because they tell you to like wet it, rub it with a wet finger. So I'm doing that, and the thing's not sticking, it's not sticking. But just as I was about to peel it off, all of a sudden you see the back of paper. I'm like, oh, that's what they're talking about. So I finally peeled it off. You needed an X-Acto blade. But once I got that peeled off, they went on pretty well, actually. They were pretty good. I'm impressed. But all in all, pretty good kit. 1980, was it 87, I think I found out? Something like that. I know it's old. Not 87. It could be. No, 2007. 2007. No issues with it. Only problems that I had were making up my own with the decals. I use this solver set and this stuff. You put it on decals, man, they just melt onto whatever they're over. So you got to be careful when you're rubbing them out. And I had messed up just a little bit of in a couple of places the carbon fiber, but on the decal sheet that you get, I noticed way down the bottom there was this little piece of carbon fiber, probably maybe 20 millimeters long by 5 millimeters wide. Didn't have a number on it, wasn't used for anything, so I'm like, I wonder if they gave you that in case you mess up. And I just snipped off a couple of little pieces, covered them holes, put some stuff on them. You can't even see where they are. So keep that in mind if you do one of these. I don't know if all of them have it, but this one did. This Kawasaki Ninja decal sheet. Keep an eye on it. It had an extra piece of carbon fiber. So without further ado, let's go take a look. Hang on. Plug the snow blower in, primed it, give it a couple of pumps, choked it, pressed the button, right up. Thing's awesome. My buddy Jimmy gave it to me. Thing's brand friggin' new almost. Alright, let's spin these around. Hang on. Let's go look. Oh, let's go look. Alright. Oh. The lights on, and here's a spin, and here we are. There she is, fellas. There are the transfers. Not bad for an old guy. Those friggin' ones that go on the rims. I did those today. I got about 6 hours into decaling this. I was just talking to Mrs. Mac. But yeah, real happy with how this came out. Like I said, I had a couple of little spots. There was a little spot under the K over here that I messed up, and you can't even tell. And then I had done something on the other side. I actually can't remember where. I thought it was somewhere again down here underneath the A maybe. But yeah, we got those fixed. Again, all I did to this plastic was buff it out and give it a couple of coats of future. I did not paint this. This is not my paint job, trust me. It wouldn't look that shiny. That's why I did what I did. But yeah, these things are just cool kits, man. They really are cool kits. Mini versions of the bike, 1/12 scale. The only problem I had, where the hell are they now? Oh, right here. That, there's one there, and there's one on the other side, but that's covered by a decal on this side. Those are supposed to be little tiny little screws. There are little like nut things that fit into the place where they go, and they tell you not to glue them. And I call bullshit on that, because I didn't glue mine, and I went to put the screws in, and all those things do was just turn in the thing, and there's no way of getting them out of there. There's no way, and I don't know if you could try to super glue them in without filling the little hole where the screw goes. So I ended up taking some sewing needles and snipping them off. I had about maybe 3/16 of an inch long, probably smaller than that. But they just fit into those holes, and they looked all right. So that's what I did. But if you find those in your directions, glue them in. Do not glue them. I call that's bullshit, because they just kept spinning. It took me a while to figure out what was going on, but once I did, I was like, you son of a bitch. Like I said, there's no way of getting back in there to fix them. So, but I'm real happy how this came out. I'm real happy with how these rim decals came out, and the transfers. Those are those transfers I was talking about, the Bridgestone. I would recommend, if you get a bike that has the rim decals, do it off the bike. It would be so much easier to do it off the bike than it is when it's on the bike. I should have realized that and done that, but that would be my recommendation. It'd be so much easier. Even before you put all the brake parts and everything on, that's what I would do. But yeah, I like it. She's gonna go up in the collection, man. My favorite color. So yeah, there we are. All right. Let me know what you think, please. I'm gonna put up my big rig video. So on pictures at the end. Always pictures at the end. So let me know what you think, please. All right. We'll talk soon. Peace out.